So, another morning in paradise. It's wet again. Usually can't get going till 10 or 11. But the other night I was in a field I'd never been in before. Terraces upon terraces upon terraces. Hell, I didn't know where I was, and I made the mistake of saying that on the radio. So one of my cohorts thought I needed this morning. I told him it wouldn't help.
Good morning. It's October 8th. It's also our youngest daughter, Callie's 24th birthday. So before I head to the field this morning, I'm going to quick run up to Omaha and surprise her with a couple of things that she wouldn't be expecting otherwise. Plus, she's probably not expecting me to be showing up at her office. So that'll be a fun surprise. I baked her a pan of these really fun brownies. And I'm going to stop at Walmart and grab a balloon and some flowers and then head up. And speaking of flowers, this is crazy to see all these beautiful flowers blooming. These were my traveling garden from all summer long, still looking rather happy as they are growing pretty. And look at that rose. October 8th. I hope you just keep shining as long as you can. It's supposed to be like close to 90 degrees today and tomorrow. There, we got flowers and a balloon and a treat. So now we'll go take them to her over there. So she was surprised and she was embarrassed. So I did my job well. In the bean field. I've got everybody a little bit confused. Even some people who have been following us don't realize that Jim and I are not working together. He and our combine are helping a local farmer, and I hired out as a combine driver to Lee and Angie. This is my 4th season of running their combine. So some people are confused because, yes, we both have yellow combines, but somebody said, did you trade your LSWs for duals? No, we did not. The LSWs are still on our combine, but the combine that I'm running has duals. So I just wanted to clear that up, and I'm going to have to come up with an idea to make that a little bit more apparent when my videos get started every day. Soybeans are plenty dry. We were kind of waiting to see if they would be dry enough to cut, but right now the moisture is showing 11.5%, and the yield is doing tremendous. It's right now where I'm at showing 70 bushel soybeans. So really nice soybeans. That's good, really good. Terraces, more terraces and more terraces. So when I cut terraces out, I cut the channel first and then cut the slope, and then I come back and cut the other half of the terrace. So I was working on the channel side. Now I'm working on the gentle slope. Then I'm going to go back over on that end side over there, and I'll cut that not a full header, but it's just the way you got to do it. A narrow swath. So you know how sometimes you just have a feeling that something isn't right. That's kind of how I am ending my day with the combine. I never saw any sort of warning lights go off. I didn't see anything to tell me that we have an issue, but sort of a sense or something that I heard just didn't sound right, so we quit. It's 20 till 9. It was starting to push anyways, so maybe it was time to quit anyways. And I hope that whatever I heard was my imagination, because we don't want any more downtime. But we'll figure that out tomorrow. See what Lee finds, see what he says, and keep my fingers crossed that I was just jumping the gun. Today is October 9th, and it's supposed to be sunny and 90, but it's pretty chilly and windy. So it's probably a blessing that this thing decided to be broke down today, right now anyway. So my imagination wasn't imagining something's up. Hey.
That's sort of what I was afraid of. That it runs fine without any load. You want me to start it out?
Yeah, just let it go and idle.
And
With the thresher.
With the thresher. mounted.
It's all on the H-frame of the center.
So you think that this one's higher?
No, lower. I don't know.
Yeah, it's close. Back, they should be able to wedge that down.
Yeah, so you got to be goddamn careful. So,
Yeah, no, it drops in a hurry.
We saw that.
Yeah, we did that last night. I can go get a pry bar and
Now it's not opening. So now we're looking to see if it has something to do with the rock trap.
now you know how to manually get them to pull back, right?
yeah, the stop button.
And resume button at the same time.
Oh, I thought last night we did it with just the stop.
Will it work? Okay.
I thought it did.
Well, I'm going to get in there, step back, and then I'm going to make sure the pins come back far enough.
Okay, I'm not going to do anything until Tracy gives me a thumbs
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
You said okay. He did whatever, Mark. It didn't release. Oh. It's down.
Go down a little.
Go down a little. Little more. Little more. That's good. Now what are we looking for, Mark?
See if you plug. Oh, let's do it. Let me watch that side once. Let me just see if that side looks different or. I'm wondering if we ain't fighting right there. Because it definitely ain't this side. That thing, I mean, that car cable is not shattered like that side. That one, you saw this one.
Yeah.
This one didn't.
Okay.
I think we need to over it.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go to your game. I'll take it apart. See what we got.
That's just three holes right there.
Yeah. I've had this problem.
Oh, you have? Yeah. And then,
I remember the old combine, we had the regional guy come out to the shop, and that wasn't
everybody else was present.
I will,
You get dirt?
He's learning.
Well, we got a plan anyway. So we're trying to figure out if the noise that I heard, that was not my imagination because Lee also heard it, and Mark, is in there. So we're going to take that all off and see what we can see. We had Mark out and he kind of gave us some ideas of some different things to look for. He heard the noise as well and suggested that we take the covers off of the rotor at the very front, and when I say the front, I'm talking about front of the combine, because he thought that the noise was coming somewhere between the feeder house and the rotors. He thought that he could hear something when he was walking alongside of it. So we took the covers off and we looked and saw nothing that would have probably signaled to us that there was a problem. Rather than hanging around and being in Lee's way, I'm headed home for the day, unless he calls me up and says it magically went away. And see what I can do around the house, I guess. Hurry up and wait. That's what happens. That's what harvest is all about. Hurry up and wait. And don't make plans, because those plans are sure to change. So I called Jim and he's cutting. It's kind of a cloudy, cool day today. If I don't get called back out to help Lee, maybe I'll go out and see what that operation is doing today. Hey Jim, and I really hope that you enjoyed today's daily update. If you did, why don't you give it a thumbs up for us? We'd like to know that. And be sure to hit the subscription button and the bell notification so that you know when the next video is up and ready to watch. Thank you, and we're so glad you're along with us for the journey.